Virgin Voyages is one of the most talked about cruise lines right now. Some people say it's the best cruise they've ever been on. Virgin Voyages or bust. Virgin Voyages is best of class. I would travel again and recommend it to others. While others say it was a total disaster. No class, no atmosphere, no pleasantries, not worth it. Moldy stateroom, almost drowned. A disastrous vessel with no sort of customer's assistance training. Absolutely that of a bad high school after prom. Virgin is the new Dollar Tree of cruise lines. Pure trash. So which one is it? Did we just sail on the best cruise ever? Or are we about to regret everything? We're taking you inside our full Virgin Voyages experience, every drink, every party, and every surprise along the way. So stay tuned because you need to see this.
What's up, cruise crew? You are probably wondering, is a Virgin cruise right for you? Well, today we're going on our first Virgin cruise and we're going to find that out.
As experienced cruisers and travel advisors, we're going to take you along on our Virgin voyage so we can find you the best tips and tricks that we can find. So let's start with tip number 1 that we found.
All right, you may not know that Virgin cruises actually leave later than any other cruise line, with boarding time starting like as late as 1:30 to 2. That's like the first boardings. So you're going to need to find a hotel that has a later checkout time. Otherwise, you're going to have this huge space in between where you're carrying your bags and have nowhere to go.
Right.
So Stephanie found the Town Place Suites by Marriott right here at the airport. When you come here, you'll find it has a small kitchenette. It has a microwave, toaster, full-size coffee maker, 2 burners, plates, mugs, cups, bowls, some pots and pans, cooking utensils, and even a dishwasher. Also a full-size refrigerator. All at a great price of
$116.
Yeah, so $116 plus there was a breakfast too.
Yeah, and it was actually really good. So they had oatmeal, dry cereal, fruits, cheese, hard-boiled eggs, bagels. They had the toaster, and they even had a slicer for the bagels. Bacon, sausage, biscuit. I think that was it. Scrambled eggs and scrambled eggs.
And they also had a cooler that had yogurt, milk, chocolate milk, and some various drinks. Yeah, so we had our breakfast. Now, the next step in our journey is to get to the Virgin Cruise Terminal, and we're gonna do that via Uber.
Yeah.
So we'll let you know how long, how much that costs. So we're gonna see you at the cruise port. Let's go.
See you there.
All right, we made it to the cruise terminal.
Yes.
So the Uber ride was pretty simple. I mean, maybe 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's $28 to get here with the Uber XL because we had luggage.
Because of the luggage, because somebody packs a little heavier. Anyway, we were able to get here. We checked in. We have our wristbands. These are going to be our C-Pass. This is how we buy stuff. It's how we do everything.
It's 12:22. We don't get on until 2. But they did have an option that they would take us to Bayside, but I don't want to. I just wait.
Yeah, it was a bus leaves every 45 minutes. That's complimentary. Give you something to do while you wait. I guess we're just going to hang out for 2 hours. They do have a DJ spinning up there. It seems like a pretty live atmosphere for being so early.
Yeah.
It's not crowded right now. Here, we'll take a look. There you go. That's what we're looking at. We got the DJ up there. Everybody was dancing a little earlier. I'm sure it'll get crazier as time goes on.
Super excited though.
Yeah, super excited. So far, so good.
So after this, we're sitting there hanging out, waiting to check in, when I reached for my phone and boom, it's gone. Panic mode sets in. I know I had it back at the hotel. Luckily, Stephanie had her phone, so we called the hotel and sure enough, they found it in the room. Now, instead of relaxing and getting hyped for the cruise, we have to jump back in an Uber, rush back to grab my phone, and then take another Uber ride all the way back to the terminal. Honestly, what an expensive bonehead move. But hey, it's way better than paying for a new phone. And thankfully, we got to the terminal super early. So lesson learned, always double check your stuff before you leave the hotel.
All right, guys. So we finally got in. Not mic'd up right now, so we got you all pulled in tight. And it's 1:37. So we were able to get in, and now we're in a seating area. Obviously, probably waiting to get on. Yeah, we had to run all the way back to the hotel. And the Uber X's going each way was like $30 this time. It's like a $60 mistake. But we had the time, thank goodness. Unfortunate way to spend money. But I got my phone. Also, you don't print off your luggage tags ahead of time. They mark them as soon as you get here. It's pretty simple. You get out, they look at your cabin number, mark them up. You don't have nothing to print out or have ready when you get here. So pretty easy. And they had water, by the way, out front. Yeah. She already drank it. I wish we could show you, but yeah, it was looked like a carton of milk, but with a spout on it to drink out of. Interesting. All right, we are boarding, or we are finally up the escalator. This is chaos. I don't know if you can see behind me, but it is nuts. It's so crowded. A little chaotic here. I haven't had one of these kind of boardings that are hot in it. That was a little crazy there.
Yeah.
Didn't really
I
care
like
for that.
that.
Not very organized.
No.
All of a sudden, it was just like everybody went.
Oh, God.
All right, so we're almost there. Not too far. I just had to scan in, and now we are ready to board. Running down that iconic red gangway here.
Turn up, have a good time. Yes, yes. How are you doing? Good. Hello, welcome, welcome. How are you doing? Hey, I'm taking the hat.
And we are on.
We are.
All right. Well, we came to the room. That's what we decided to do.
Yep.
Because we heard they were ready. So, what better time than to do the room tour up front?
All right, let's start at the door. We got a closet with shower curtain. There's a basket that you can put your stuff in. And then you got your do not disturb and your clean your room buttons, light switches. You have another closet that has a bunch of drawers, safe, and your life jackets, and a full-length mirror. And now we got the bathroom, which is really, really tiny. So yeah, you got your towels over your toilet. Big mirror. You got makeup towels, some glasses, and the shower, which is like, I have to... This is big in here compared to the others, but this is, I don't know, chaos to me. You got a big step. And then we have a full-length mirror. We got our chair. Yeah, big king-size bed. It looks low to the ground, but then you have your desk, vanity area. And then you got a little refrigerator and a little bit of extra space there for stuff. So you have one international outlet, you have 2 US outlets, and then you have 2 USB-A's. And then we had our room steward bring us a bucket of ice. Gotta have that. So you have a button for your TV, which turns it off. Then all lights, you have your cabin curtains. There it goes. Easy peasy. Open them back up. Very easy. Okay. So then you have your little charger here for it. So we have some light switches for over here, and then we have 2 USB-A plugs on this side, which is kind of far from the bed, but you have quite a way. You get a freshly laundered blanket. Well, on this side, you have the extra lights. You have 2 USB-A's and a regular plug. And then we have our wonderful balcony. It's hot up here. And you got your hammock, which I love. And then you have 2 chairs and a table. It's pretty decent size. I like it. Want me to try this?
Blooper coming.
No blooper coming. Oh,
You've been waiting a long time.
I know, I have been waiting a long time.
What room is this? We never said.
Oh, we are in 11018.
11018.
Yeah.
And here's your view. Straight down, we can see that the dock, I think it is, off the back there. That's our view. We are like almost all the way aft, port side. All right, first things first, we got to play a safety video.
Oh, hello. I didn't see you come in. Welcome aboard
That's interesting.
Virgin Voyages. Now, I've got some important safety information that I must tell you before we cruise. Ahoy, everybody! You better listen up and listen good. Jackets, warm clothes, and medication. There's lights on the floor and escape route signage to guide you to your assembly station.
Pull the way strap tight. There's a light and a whistle, so in the water we can hear and see you. If your life jacket's damaged, just tell a member of the crew.
We're gonna set sail today. We're gonna sail away. Sail away! But if you're gonna be on board, you gotta get on board. Please no leaning or standing on rails. It's extremely dangerous. If someone falls into the sea, just remember one thing. The safety rules
All right, guys, we just looked at the toilet and it's pretty gross. Yeah, we never had nothing like that.
No.
So we'll talk to the room steward and we'll just ask that he attends to that.
Embarrassing.
Yeah, embarrassing to ask, but you know,
Oh,
hey,
man.
should be clean, so.
So after speaking with the room steward, we made our way to the Galley for lunch. Now, the Galley is Virgin Voyages' take on the traditional cruise buffet, but with a twist. It's more like a modern-day food hall with different food stalls serving up fresh, made-to-order dishes. You can either walk up and order at the counter of each stall, or just grab a seat, lift a little flag on the menu at your table, and they'll bring your food right to you. Super easy and convenient.
All right, you went with?
I got me a classic burger. Very good. So it just comes with lettuce, tomato, onion, and pickle. I like it.
I got the spicy tuna bento box. Got a spicy tuna roll. So this tuna is shredded raw tuna. It's different. It's not solid pieces of raw tuna, but it's still good. It's good for being included.
Right.
Very happy. Now, going to head down to the dock. We got muster down there at 4:30, so we got 10 minutes for that. Oh, you're not even in the frame. I'm not even filming you.
All right.
There you go. Now you're in it. More better.
Right.
All right, so did the muster. Super easy, just a scan.
Yeah, super fast.
Very fast, very fast.
Hey, you thinking about booking a cruise? Or maybe something in this video got you inspired? Check out cruisetimetravel.com. Cruising's all we do. We know the ships, the ports, and all the little details that make a trip unforgettable. Let's work together to plan your dream cruise.
All right, cruisers. So we're out here, sitting down, found a good spot. Kind of, it's just sitting along the with all the lifeboats. We're just trying to figure out how much these drinks were. I mean, I obviously could have asked, but it was busy in there. We figured, yeah, we'll go back, look at the app, and see how much these are.
Yeah, I can't.
But this app is insanely difficult, and I don't know if this is just today or what's going on, but it constantly refreshes when we've been having a super hard time with it. Hopefully that gets better. I don't know. Definitely not loving the app right now. I mean, it could be user error. I'm not gonna.
I don't know.
But it's refreshing. We did talk to Griff and Alyssa, and Alyssa said,
Yeah.
so I mean, it's probably not us. We'll see if we can get this thing to work. After we talked to the steward about the toilet, which was awkward, like he looked horrified when I said that.
Yeah.
Anyway, we came back in the room, and look how these cruise lines do, guys. We got a bottle of
Rosé
and an apology note, and how can they make things better? And that's good enough for me. They just fixed it anyway. I mean, that's all. So far, so good. We're still just walking around exploring. We're gonna get changed, get ready for the sail away. But thank you. That's more than you had to. We just needed the toilet clean, so appreciate it.
Next, we made our way to the pool deck for the sail away party, and this one was extra special. It was a Virgin celebration voyage celebrating the Virgin brand, featuring Virgin executives and a Scarlet Night party to be hosted by Boy George.
And may your celebration voyage be an unforgettable one to the Valiant Lady!
Now Virgin knows how to throw a sail away party. We kicked things off with free champagne, the music was pumping, the vibe was energetic, and we were definitely feeling it. We may have had a few too many drinks. Okay, maybe more than a few. And let's just say we were sailing away very happy.
All right, so there was group cruise. That's the dumbest ever. There was group cruise. Well, there was group cruise means that we've had too many drinks again. The sail away was super fun, guys. We had a ball.
On a group cruise. That's why he would say that.
God, we can't do it. And what's happening? Every cruise we do now is we fail.
We're not going to fail this time.
No, we're not going to fail. We're going to keep bringing you everything. The good, the bad, the ugly. Here's some ugly. So now,
we're going to go
to the
Gunbae.
Korean, the Gunbae Korean BBQ. But first, we got to get cleaned up because we were super sweaty and gross and nasty and maybe sober up a little bit. A little bit.
For tonight's dinner, we're heading to Gunbae, the Korean barbecue spot on the Valiant Lady. And this place is a high-energy, interactive blast from the moment you walk in. You can hear chants of Gunbae echoing from the tables all around.
Gunbae! Gunbae! Gunbae!
And the vibe is loud, lively, and full of energy. We're seated with 5 other guests, which could be awkward for some, but honestly, it's not bad at all. Our server makes ordering easy by bringing an assortment of dishes, so there's no stressing over the massive multi-page menu. We kick things off with the 369 drinking game, a fast-paced, laugh-filled icebreaker. You go around the table counting, but every time you hit a number with 3, 6, or 9, you clap instead of saying the number. Mess up, and you take a shot. Sounds simple, right? Nope. I bomb fast, but Stephanie holds her own for quite a while. And don't worry, you don't have to drink alcohol to play. Just grab a soda and you're in.
20.
What is that next? 50, 51, 54, 55, 58, 61.
And the food, we don't lift a finger. Our server grills everything right at the table, and it's delicious. Tender meats, bold flavors, and nonstop fun. She makes the whole experience interactive and full of laughs.
What's this yellow stuff?
It's a
Oh no.
That's not bad.
Good?
Yeah. Kind of spicy a little bit. A little spicy aioli on top.
Oh, okay. All right. Now, if you're more reserved and prefer a quiet dinner, this probably isn't your scene. But if you're willing to step outside your comfort zone, meet new people, and join in on the fun while enjoying a unique dining experience, Gunbae is a must-try.
All right, pajamas on. Heading to the pajama party. It is
10:40.
We wrapped up our night at Virgin Voyages Pajama Party. This was a little wild and exactly what you might picture when you think of Virgin Voyages. Everyone was rocking their favorite PJs, from cozy sets to hilarious ones. And yeah, you had some that were, let's just say, a little spicy. Usually held at the athletic club under the stars, the weather pushed the party indoors to the manor, but that didn't stop anyone from dancing, laughing, and just letting loose. The music? Non-stop throwbacks from the 90s and 2000s that kept the energy up. Plus, there's even a pajama contest and plenty of surprise moments you'd never see coming. It was a perfect way to end our first day on the Valiant Lady.
We are going to find the best trips and tricks, so we can share our, as experienced cruisers and travel advisors, that'll help us along the way.
Help you
Along the way. Trips and tricks with you, right?
Trips and tricks. Right.
Trips and tricks, what? Tips.
Tips and tricks.
As experienced cruisers, and take you on do this, man. So we can find the best tips and tricks for you, so you don't have to learn it. And now we got thunder.